Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be talking about how we can set up and build a website in under 4 minutes using WordPress and without having any coding knowledge or having to set up databases or anything tedious like that. So we're going to be using WordPress, which WordPress is used by over 78 million websites, and it's kind of like the backbone of your website. This is going to be how you add posts and pages to your website, how you change the design. It's completely free, and it's one of the best platforms for managing your website. So before we jump into that, it's important, I believe, that we have some really awesome epic music going on in the background. Whenever we're doing web development work, it needs to be fun. So go and crack on Eye of the Tiger or Hit Me With Your Best Shot or something that's going to keep you motivated. Because sometimes with this stuff, it doesn't always work quite as we plan. So we need to have some good uplifting music. So the first step to install WordPress, we need to have a kind of some storage on the internet where we can put our website. So that's what a web host is for. So I recommend, in this demo, we're going to be using Bluehost. I've linked to them in the description below. Bluehost are, in my opinion, they're one of the best web hosting companies around. I've built many websites over the past 5-6 years, and they're who I use for virtually all of my projects now. So if you go over to Bluehost website in the description below, click Get Started Now, and then it's so we need to first decide if you have your domain name already, you can punch it in there. If not, we're just going to Bluehost give you a free domain name, so we're just going to punch it in here. Let's go for a .biz. Why not? Sorry guys, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, which is why I'm spluttering a bit over this video. But right, so this is just a standard enter in your details. When we get to the package information section, you're probably fine just going for the most affordable package. So either a 12-month plan at $6.95 or 36-month at $4.95. The only reason why you'd perhaps go for a pro account is if you're expecting more than about 30,000 visits a month. But you can always upgrade and downgrade between these packages. So once you've selected that, we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. It's kind of like buying an airplane ticket. It's just all these crappy additional extras that you really don't need. So I'm not going to actually do all this because I've already got an account with Bluehost, but pop in your payment details, click Next, and that's going to take you to a page like this. Now this is your Bluehost dashboard, and this is where all the magic happens. So once you're logged in, this is for a website I run called Cozy. Once we're in, we're looking for this button here, which says Install Scripts. Now what this is going to do is we're going to install WordPress in one click, which is awesome. Without this button, we'd have to do all kinds of database trickery and connecting to the server and lots of really things that first time are just a bit frustrating to do. So if we click that, that's going to take us to a page that looks like this. So if we click on WordPress, that will take us here. And then all we want to do now is click on the install button. So I'm not going to do this, otherwise that would overwrite what's on my current website. But once you've done that, that's essentially it. You've now got WordPress installed on your web host. So you're ready to go and begin creating your website. So what you need to now do is go to whatever your domain is, /wp-admin. So this is going to look like yourwebsite.com/wp-admin. And that will take you to a page that looks like this. So this is where you just need to, here we're creating our login so that we can get into the back end of our website. So you just need to create a site title, username, password, and enter in your email address. Now what that will do is it will redirect you to a page that looks like this. Now this is the back end of your website. This is where you now create pages, you create posts, you change how your website looks. So that's it. We now have our website WordPress installed on our domain. So if you right click here on what will say the name of your website, that will take you to whatever your website looks like at that moment. So here we can see the Cozy website. So of course your website won't have all of this content to begin with. So that's why we need to start adding content through posts and pages. And you might also want to change your theme. So under Appearances, where it says Themes, it's likely that you'll have a few to choose from already. What you can do is also install your own theme. So if you go to a website like Theme Forest, which I've linked to in the description as well, you'll be able to choose from loads of different themes. Now these are like $40, $50 each. It's usually worth. There are a lot of free WordPress themes you can choose from if you just type in Google free WordPress themes. But it's usually worth paying a little bit just because these ones will they'll look nice on mobile. They'll be well coded. They'll be fast. They just tend to look a lot better. So you'll get something that looks like this, just nice and slick. Looks professional, and you'll just be able to upload it. So you can just click Add New. And then just upload it, and then you have a new theme for your website. So that's really all that there is to it. When you're using Bluehost, thanks to this kind of one-click install, it's really quick to install and set up a website in just a couple of minutes. So if you have any questions at all about any steps of that process, feel free to comment below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. But I hope that was useful, and best of luck. Thanks, guys.